Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your general reading. So I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times while I have you here watching. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the the middle card in the first part of the reading. So Sagittarius, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. Okay? If this is your reading, it's not going to resonate with everybody because it's general. I am still doing private readings, by the way. And here we go. Let's get the cards out that Sagittarius needs for their reading universe. What do they need to know? What's coming in? What advice, if any, I have for you? Going on for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Fiery sign, Sagittarius. Woo! 3 right there. Okay. Let's see what we have. I think we have enough for the first part. 4 of Wands. Okay. Oh, you're stuck in the past. If this is your reading, you are stuck in the past, but you're coming out of it right here. So something's been holding you back, and it's something from your past. I have a few cards left to go towards the second part of the reading. So the overall energy, the 8 of Swords. So, blindfold on, bound, but your feet are free, your mouth is free. The swords are all about, that's all truth, it's all clarity, it's all around you. But you're not seeing it because you're blindfolded. But you can get out of this situation. There's several ways that you can get out of this situation. And by looking down here, you're going to figure it out. And you are going to leave this feeling of being trapped and being like blinded by the light where you can't really see your path forward. You're going to find it. You have the 4 of Wands in your highest energy. So, if for those of you, this reading is for this week, there was a very strong soulmate in your life. The soulmate has left. The soulmate has caused a heartache. You have been married to this soulmate or not. Either way, the feeling was the same, okay? And there could have been a third party with the 3 of Swords coming out. But something happened that broke your heart, definitely, with this soulmate. Something happened. And it has been on your mind. It's been holding you back. I have the 10 of Swords next to the 3 of Swords. So the burden that you've been carrying, you're going to be able to let it go. This is the hurt and the pain. The burden of hurt and pain. Right next to that 3 of Swords. You're going to be able, you will get over it. You will move on from it. It's the card I call the end of the pain, the end of the suffering. So then we have the 5 of Swords, right under the 4 of Wands next to the 8 of Swords. Yeah, you're letting this energy go. And look, there's 2 energies there that are going. Now, maybe there was somebody that you didn't even know about or some type of energy. It's not always people. This could be an addiction or something like that, okay? But by letting this other energy go, you're letting something else go too, which was attached to that energy. Wow. You've just been kind of trapped in not knowing how to do that. You might have been waiting for things to resolve. I don't think they do resolve in this situation. I think it's a moving on situation. So, 7 of Pentacles. Waiting and waiting and waiting forever and ever and ever for security, stability, groundedness. For this relationship to really come to fruition. Well, you were stuck in this waiting and waiting and waiting. I feel like you're getting yourself out of it because the hurt and the pain is, time does heal. It does. And you're finding your way out. You're finding your way forward. I have the Death card right under the 5 of Swords. So the Death card is the card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is a card of transformation. It's a card of the end of the old, the beginning of the new. You're making changes, and you are moving forward, and you're leaving at least two energies behind you. Okay? I have the Ace of Pentacles next to the Death card. You are headed towards something more solid, something more grounded. This is what you want. This is what you wanted before. It just doesn't look like it worked out. But this is, you still have this on your mind. So you're pulling yourself out of a relationship that went wrong, and you're moving towards something much more grounded. I have the Page of Pentacles right next to the Ace of Pentacles and under the Seven of Pentacles. You're keeping your eye on the ball here, okay? Looking at that pentacle, that is where your focus is. You want to find the right person to move forward with forever. You know, you want the right person. You're tired of messing around. You're tired of relationships failing. You really wanted this other one to work out. But for those of you this reading is for this time, it just doesn't look like it did work out. But you are moving forward, and you are moving towards what you've been looking for and waiting for. I don't know. Let me finish the reading. Maybe it will be the same person, but it doesn't feel like it so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Okay, I have the Magician right next to the of Swords. The Magician manifesting. Having the power. You have the power. You can have and manifest whatever it is you want in life. You have all the tools. On this table, you have the cup, you have the wand, you have the sword, you have the pentacle. You also have that infinity symbol right here. And that is intuition and knowing. So you're going to know what to do. You're going to realize you have all the tools to go ahead and move forward and put an end to the pain that you've been going through. I have the Two of Pentacles next to the Magician. So yeah, there was some wavering going on here. Some like, should I, shouldn't I? What is the best path to go? Should I give up on this person? Should I move forward from this person? I mean, it's like weighing all the pros and cons. It's a juggling act. Okay? So it's not an easy decision. But once you make it, you make it. I have the Empress next to the Two of Pentacles. This is a card for Libra or Taurus. One of those might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But, you know, whether you're male or female, this Empress, it signifies that the universe wants to remind you of what you deserve. You're a very loving, kind, thoughtful, considerate, supportive, generous. I mean, I can go on and on. You're a very beautiful person inside. You have a lot to offer somebody. Whoever you move forward with must have a lot of those same qualities. So look for that. Look for that in the next person you decide to move forward with. Use your intuition. Trust your intuition. Let it guide you. I have the Queen of Cups under the Magician and next to the Seven of Pentacles, all that waiting. So the Queen of Cups, you do have questions about love. Your mind, you've been trying to focus on how to find it, what went wrong with your past relationship. This Queen of Cups, this is water, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it, and there's little windows around that cup, around that lid. And you're trying to peer in because that cup is full of answers. So you're looking for the answers, and I think you're getting the answers that you need to make your decisions. Now, the Magician here, I must point out, is pointing right at the Three of Cups, which is next to the Queen of Cups and under the Two of Pentacles. This really, twice now, I feel like there was another, 3 times that there was another interfering party or an interfering energy in that past relationship. And it was something you couldn't conquer. It just something, not your fault, anything like that. It just feels like it is what it is. And it wasn't going away on its own. So, also, this can be a card for reunions. I think there was love. I mean, for some of you, I don't, if you had open relationship or not, that could be this card. But also, it's a card of celebration. So, there might be a reunion with somebody coming in. I don't think it's the same person. I still don't think it's the same person. I think it's someone else. I really feel like there's a reunion because the Two of Cups is right under the Three of Cups. That's just like, oh yeah? Okay. Well, let's keep going. I have the Judgment card right next to the Three of Cups and right under the Empress. Remember, you deserve the best. You deserve someone with a lot of the same qualities you have. So, you've been in a spiritual lesson. That's why. If you're wondering, if that's one of your questions with the Queen of Cups, why do I have to go through this? It's a spiritual lesson. The universe needed you to learn it, and you are. See all these people waking up, throwing their arms up like, I get it now. And that is the type of energy that the Judgment card is. And it's right below the Empress. I think you get it, that you deserve better than that, you know. And also, I have the Moon card under the Queen of Cups and next to the Page of Pentacles. So the Moon is the card for Pisces. So Pisces might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this is hidden things being revealed, and that's what you're looking for in this cup. You want answers. Well, secrets being revealed, something's coming to light or gonna dawn on you like, oh my gosh, why didn't I see that before? It makes so much sense. So you're keeping your eye on the ball here next at the Page of Pentacles on what you want. A solid, secure, and stable relationship, okay? But you are in this place of discovery. And you are going to discover something which is going to be very helpful for your moving forward. Something you see in this cup, okay? And this moon here, okay? And moon can be a surprise. It could come as a total surprise, like, oh, wow, you know? I think somebody's coming in. I think you are going to have a reunion. I think it's going to be with someone that was like a best friend. They were a soulmate. They might have been a lover with this card, but they were definitely a best friend and a soulmate. I think they're coming back in. I think you're going to have a reunion with this person. I think they're the ones that you're heading toward on this bottom line. I do have the Page of Swords under the Judgment card because, see, you're learning the spiritual lesson, and the Page of Swords is facing that Two of Cups. You got your sword up now. You should always have your sword up. I mean, really, you don't have to swing it, but watch out for yourself, and that's what it's all about. I mean, try to be able to tell when they're telling the truth and speak your truth. So, yeah, you're going forward with your sword up. You're going to be a little bit, when they come in, you're going to be a little bit like, it'll take a little bit to retrust this person. But this person here has never gone away mentally in your life. This person already means something to you that is coming in. So I think they're the ones that are going to want to seek something more from you and want to move forward and have something more grounded and long-lasting. Oh my goodness, they got an angel card. If one comes out, that's your card. If not, I'll cut. There's also spirit animals in this deck. Sagittarius, please. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sagittarius. This is the card of Angel Adriana. Adriana. It's hard to read because these cards are dark, but I like what they say. So I read it to you. And it says, I am leading you, it is hard to read, toward the answer to your prayers. And that's what it looks like here. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition. Here, thoughts and dreams. The moon can also be dreams. So I would listen to that again. I would play that back, what this card says, because that is going to be very helpful, very, very helpful in moving forward. So you have an angel that's helping you get to where you want to go. Oh, that's awesome. Sagittarius. This is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. I want to thank guardian angels and spirit guides for helping me deliver you this message.